Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to a Transformers news update video on a Wednesday afternoon. As always guys, the main purpose of these particular videos is to direct you to the relevant websites where I've found things regarding Transformers that I think you might be interested in. Also quickly let you know what's happening with this YouTube channel and indeed everything else. So everything else, we're going to start off with my eBay. I am at the moment again starting to recycle some of my collection. Not really my G1 stuff, but some of my other things. So they're on sale on toys.r.rus1. Of course, channel members, you get first dibs on anything that you want. If you see them, you let me know via our Discord, and you can, of course, we can work something out there and then. Also, with regards to this channel, I'm going to be doing the live stream this Friday. That is because I moved it from the Saturday just gone. It's going to kick off at 10 p.m. UK time, probably for a couple of hours, nothing too long, because the very next day, Saturday, I'm going to again be traveling to the Transformers Battersea store, so I look to see as many of you there in person as well. So loads going on this week, loads to look forward to, and let's kick off with some of the news. And I've got to first and foremost with this hold my hand up as a mini apology. I saw this last night before I went to bed. I was very tired. I screenshotted it and I put it straight up, but it's still on T-Formers now as we speak. This 86 Hot Rod with the pink colours is still up. It does, well, thank you to the numerous amounts of people who corrected me, leaving loads and loads of comments saying that it wasn't real, it was a digibash, or it's basically not real. So of course I took it down. And again, apologies from myself for putting it up. I perhaps should have looked at it a little bit clearer before I went to bed. But if it does turn out to be real, or as if we get real official images, because the listing has been found, but them images obviously do not look real at all. But anyway, if it does come about, I will of course let you know straight away. With regards to figures that are definitely real, and you can pre-order them now if you can't wait until Hasbro release them, is via Amazon Japan. You can pre-order these. So what we've got here, this is, of course, Devastation Bumblebee. The article itself, you'll see there, is from TFW 2005, saying that you can pre-order some of the figures I've already shown you, but more importantly, these ones. If you can't wait for Hasbro to put their pre-orders up for this guy, this and Orion packs, which you'll see in a second. I think they both look great. I much prefer the Bumblebee. I really like him. Orion packs, I've got a teeny. I think that looks great. And I think the alternate mode just might be a bit weak. I don't really know until I see it in hands. That looks okay. But for me, it's just something from the other side. It doesn't, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is at all. Maybe it's that big gap there, but hopefully in person, you might be able to block it up, or there might be something that isn't as bad as that. But anyway, guys, if you want to pre-order them, you can right now. Also, great news, or I suppose some great trivia here, if you liked the original 2007 movie. So via behind the scenes on YouTube, there's a video interview with voice actor Jess Harnell talking about his time acting and I suppose portraying the voices for Ironhide and Barricade. So it talks about his anecdotes and how he approached and how he decided, you know, on putting personalities onto these particular characters. So if you're interested in that, please do head to Transformers Behind the Scenes on YouTube. Right, very quickly, talking about behind the scenes, our good old friend Nate, again from the Transformers team, has answered, I suppose, the most asked question regarding Armada Sideways and are the Minicon heads swappable? Now, granted, he's just done pretty much like what I do with most of my videos. They're just straight off the cuff and let's just get them done. He's took some pictures. I don't know where it is. He's slightly mistransformed because the shoulder's not attached, but you can see here quite clearly via his Instagram, via TFW 2005. If you don't have Instagram, there he is with one head. And there he is with the other head. So it does fully work. The gimmick works as you've all asked for. Here's a close-up of them together. And you can also see that it looks like they fit in with 5mm ports. So there is, again, just confirmation that you've got this 5mm port. And they will, of course, be fitting in depending on which one you choose. So there you go. Thanks to Nate for confirming that. And it's great for everybody, of course, who's interested in that. Talking of something that's quite interesting, and it's even more interesting because I've met these guys in person. So the Cyberworld voice actors say they always love to find, or they always message each other if they find something physical regarding one of their characters. Now, we saw these previewed a couple of months ago. So these are the Cyberworld 3D foam bag clips. This article, again, is via TFW 2005. And if you remember, this was the full cast of characters that they were going to be doing. You can see their Series 1. And again, it's brilliant. I would imagine it's quite strange walking around and then finding, you know, a physical toy of something that you've voiced. There is Megabull, of course. So there you go. I'll be keeping my eye out for them because I think they're a lot of fun. And indeed, yeah, I'll probably get a couple myself. Moving on to something that I'm definitely going to get, even though it's third party, but it's Scorponok, and it's one of the only sort of third party I suppose companies that I like because they're fun. I like that because they don't take themselves seriously. This is, of course, Doctor Wu. This is their take on a Scorponok. They're calling him Giant Claw because they can't call him Scorponok because he's not licensed. This is a Micromaster scale Scorponok figure. There he is in his base mode. There he is in his robot. There's a few images here. He's been on pre-order for quite some time, but now it looks like they've got the colours ready. I've reviewed so many Doctor Wu figures on this channel. If you want to check them out, he will not be bigger than a deluxe size figure. He will be nice and small with fast track. With Zarek, who's going to be piloting him or driving him, which you can see there. These will be no bigger than anybody's thumb. These will be absolutely tiny. If you want an idea of their size and scale, then check out the Metroplex Doctor Wu video that I've reviewed on here. They're about this big. It's crazy. Have I got any of them knocking around? Unfortunately, I don't think I do. Otherwise, I'd show you just to give you an idea of how small they are. But anyway, moving on to where you can get a lot of the things that I show on this video from. This is Shozi's Takara Tomy pre-order page. So you can see there's Nuclear Quest Convoy. They've still got some Missing Link Cordons and Sunstreakers available. They've also got the other new Missing Link figures, as well as the Bazara Prime, as well as the Zoids one, as well as the new Masterpieces, the movie Masterpieces, the AMK Machina, etc. Loads of them. And then the normal pre-orders is everything else. New Age figures, Kang toys, DNA upgrade kits, just a whole host of fans toys, fans hobby figures, Siang figures, everything on here apart from mainline Studio Series and Generations figures. There's the Scorponok at the top in the middle. Again, loads to look forward to, guys. Again, hope to see as many of you as possible this Saturday. Thanks for watching. Take care.